All right. Popcorn kernels out your teeth, folks. It is painful. I got these new little wrist rests for mouse and keyboard because my wife got some with her new keyboard. And then she got a mouse mat that came with some that's fit the style of her aesthetic better now that I've built her a computer and it works and it's ready to go. So yeah. Yeah. Now I'm trying them out to see if I like wrist rests. The problem that I have is the wrist rest is not connected to the keyboard. And so like I have to move this whole chunky unit as one anytime I want to use it. I don't know. Just doesn't seem right. Anyway. Not the go of today's content, may I say. Not today what my content is about. It is about going ahead and making I love how I'm faking some sort of Irish Scottish accent on St. Patrick's Day. That seems a little racist. We're gonna go ahead and try and create a D&D one shot. Not all in one session. This is probably going to be multiple different streams. But we're going to go ahead and draw it out just because I like how I did it when I was actually talking to my friend who's like our forever DM. Because we're all trying to figure out ways to like give him breaks from being a forever DM because we don't want that for him, you know? And so, sorry, little Wacom tablet. Yeah, I don't think the wrist rests are going to work while I stream. Because if I'm going to do Wacom tablet... Oh, Wacom tablet defaulted to being a mouse, which I don't think we want it to be. Pen settings. I write with my right. And then I think I have to go to the Wacom. App. Oh well. Does this have to like run in the background? No, I don't think so. I want it in pen mode. And I want it in a portion. Cancel. Screen area monitor 1. Okay, there we go. Much better. And that doesn't change anything. Okay, cool. That way we don't have any issues. I need to get rid of these guys because they're not going to be helpful while we stream. We'll do this. I don't know, for whatever reason, I enjoyed using Photoshop to kind of tell the story of my one-shot, which we'll get into. But we essentially want to, hold on, new file. Yeah, sure. Just trying to delete a bunch of things. Give me 2 seconds. Shut up. Okay. Okay. And then we're just going to have... The pen tool is not good for here. Let's do... Hello! There's like a pencil tool or something like that, isn't there? Yeah, there is. Okay. Why is it the whole monitor again? Wacom tablet. Do I just have to have you sitting in the background? Yeah, I think I just have to have you sitting in the background. That sucks for me. Okay. And then I can just... Oh, it does it again. Fuck off. pen settings. Oh. That's dumb that it does it by app. Now, theoretically, yeah, okay. Okay. So now we can do it. Question is my... Yep, it is. There we go. Okay. So, we are going to be making a one-shot. And we are going to be doing it. Monitor 1. Are we kidding right now? There we go. Okay. Did we do it on window capture last time? I feel like we didn't. I feel like we didn't. We didn't. Okay. I just gotta create a filter for Photoshop. On here. Photoshop. Give me 30 seconds, folks. Gotta use a mouse. How criminal in an art stream. He's using a mouse. Okay, we'll do 45. Do I show you everything that's going on? Yeah, I feel like I do. Okay. And then we obviously fit to screen. Because we don't hate ourselves. Let's be honest, chat. Do we hate ourselves? I don't think so. I don't think so. No reason we should. Who is texting non-stop? It's insane. Relax. Oh my. Damn. My mother made a cake and it got imploded. It's all over the place now. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, cake. Oof. That sucks. Okay. Ignore my signature. Haha. We'll go ahead and do that. And swap to do white. Okay. Now here's the thing, chat. Okay, here's the thing, chat. Oh, are we ready? All right. So we're going to do kind of your basic story arc. The thing is, it's a one-shot, so it kind of sits up here. Like, this is endgame here because it kind of has to be. I'm thinking this is boss fight right here. We're doing, like, right before the boss fight. We're doing... And then we'll probably do... Okay, so let me give you an idea of like what we're making here. So we're doing Fern Gully. Can't spell Fern to save my life. We're doing Fern Gully on steroids, okay? For those of you who don't know what Fern Gully is, I hate you already, but it's okay. Fucking... Stop. There. We're doing Fern Gully. So for those of you who don't know what Fern Gully is, it was like an old, like, I don't know if it was the 90s or if it was like early 2000s, but it was a movie about like deforestation and how like terrible it is. It had Robin Williams in it. It was great. About fairies and shit like that. So we're going to make a one shot, kind of surrounding the same topic. We're going to be doing a forest. It is essentially going to be like a refugee forest. So like the idea is that like this forest is protected by one of the gods of D&D. I haven't determined which god of nature I want to do yet. It definitely, or no, I think I did determine a god. I'll have to find her name again. It's a goddess. But she's of life and protection. And long story short, we want this to be like refugees. Forest. So this is like a refugee forest. that is essentially getting destroyed by like Death Army. All right, and these are obviously like names that we haven't fully fleshed out yet. We are just now starting this D&D campaign. So I'm going to go ahead and really quickly just throw on some music. Why is it not notifying anymore? Like, what happened to my bot? Are you dead? Are you dead now? What happened? It's like really useless if it doesn't fucking say, oh, we're live, you know? Hold on. Let's see if the fucking stream is even like, it's not private because you're here at me. So like, yeah, it's public. Kind of cringe. Oh yeah, I forgot I could do this literally in the app. Whatever. God damn it, Discord. Stop being so good that I forget how good you are. Anyway. I'm gonna go ahead and lock down my camera. I'm gonna go. Come on, Windows 11. I believe in you. Let's do Fantasy Forest Ambiance. Ooh, 2 hours. All right. Is this monitor 2? This is not monitor 1. Hello? What the fuck? What the fuck? Chat, what's happening? I'm so confused. Why? Okay, so you see primary monitor, so why are you fucking around here? Anyway, the media is playing, so that's great. Okay, I don't understand why you're seeing this shit. What the fuck? Schrodinger monkey. Or Schneider monkey, sorry. Won't be here long, but hi. Hello! What the fuck? I don't understand. Oh, because window capture. Haha, stupid. Got it, chat. I'm dumb as bricks, but we knew that already. Okay. All right, chat. I'm great. How are you? All right. So, chat, here's the thing. Here's what we're doing. So, it is going to be essentially Fern Gully, a refugee forest being destroyed by what they know is like a evil necrotic mist, okay? And this necrotic mist is killing the forest. What we need to know about this refugee forest is that all lives in the forest are tied to the tree. Well, tied to the forest. We'll just say forest for now because we haven't fleshed out the tree concept yet. I'm gonna go ahead and just undo. Can we start fresh? How do I erase it all? Nope, I didn't want to use a circle. Delete. I wanted to use a rectangle. We built a rectangle. It's white now. Yay. Oh my god, stop. Why are you being so important? And then we're going to delete this. How do I delete this layer? Awesome. And then we're going to lock this layer. Then I'm going to draw on top of it. Can I do that? Is that a thing I can do? I can't because this layer is not directly editable. So we'll do a layer on top of it. Excellent. And then we'll switch to make sure the colors are right. And I can draw now. Yes? Okay, good. Okay. So, your mom was in town for the weekend, but nothing crazy? Well, that's cool. It's good to have, like, family around sometimes. Hello? Are we... Okay, we're drawing now. Okay. So, what we are doing in this thought process, right? Okay, we're doing Fern Gully. God damn it, I can't spell. Also, we got to go way... So, we're doing Fern Gully 2.0, right? Refugee Forest Forest and all lives in the forest, god damn it, are tied to forest. Okay. So let me explain a couple of these ideas. So we're taking inspiration from Fern Gully for a number of reasons, but the main reason is we want this to be like, okay, the threat that they face in Fern Gully is, okay, if the forest is destroyed, like life is destroyed, right? And so we are stealing that concept and we are saying, okay, everybody in this forest, because this is a refugee forest, a bunch of the predecessors of the people who live in this forest had to abandon their old forest because of this army. And this forest didn't exist before, but was created by its guardian goddess to like give them a safe haven. And the idea of that is, in doing so, as to maintain the life of the forest, it is tied to their life essences. It is tied to the forest, and they will forever be linked, cannot be unbroken, right? And so the biggest concept of this is like, how do I disrupt that? And what I came up with was like a necrotic mist, right? And so essentially what I want to happen is, like, let's say this forest isn't a circle, right? I want this necrotic mist to come in from all sides to essentially force my players to move in a direction that I want them to move, which is going to be the central sacred grove in here, right? I gotta change some audio settings here, folks. I just gotta turn my shit down so it stays up and high for you guys, but I just can't have it that loud in my ears because I'm wanting to scream and die. Okay, so my point, the problem that my group that does D&D, the problem that we have is it's really hard for us to stay on track, and any one shot that we've ever attempted has become, in essence, a like 6-day event. And so we want to avoid that. So this sacred grove is where I want the majority of like the action and the story and the blah 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 to happen, and then there's going to be like one offshoot dungeon. We'll just say dungeon is over here, right? John. I can't spell, so ignore my spelling. So this is dungeon, right? It's going to be a cave system. It's going to be great. Long story short, I want this necrotic mist to be the inciting event that like forces them to go into this center grove, right? So what I want to happen is I want this refugee group, let's say their camp was here. I want them to go through this path. For those of you who don't know how D&D works, it's a D20 based system. Let me, do I not have my dice in here? What an absolute shitstorm sin that I've committed. How dare I? How dare I, chat? Give me like 30 seconds. What are these? Oh, these are all my D&D characters. Speaking of which, here are all my D&D characters. Darwin Devilbeak. He's an Aarakocra paladin. That guy, let me tell you, did not last long. Mimosh Darmar was great. Nero Blacktoll was great. Nero Blacktoll was probably my favorite character I've ever played. Only been playing D&D for like 2 years. Woo! All right, give me like 30 seconds. There's so much D&D crap. Okay, we're back. So, what's essentially happening here, chat, is it's a D20 based system. And for those of you who don't know general rules of D&D, watch Critical Role. I don't know what else to tell you, or Dimension 20. So these are the dice you use in D&D. You got a D20, D12, D10, percentile die, D8, D6, D4. I think that's it. Did I get everything? Yes, I did. Okay. In order to do things in the game, you make rolls based on certain stats and other things like that. I should pull up my D&D Beyond just to like give you guys an example of And I highly recommend, and I know a lot of like purists for D&D are going to say, oh, well, this is not how you should do D&D. But D&D Beyond makes it super accessible to a lot of people, and I feel like the more people playing the game, the better it is. So, yeah. We'll do Balar, my Dragonborn cleric, really quick to like give you guys an example of like stats and things like that. This is Balar. He's a cleric. His big shtick is he's very stoic, very powerful. His armor class is fucking 20. Let me tell you, fantastic armor class level. But this is what a D&D sheet typically looks like for like base stats. And so you'll roll stats to perform certain tasks. Let's say I want to jump off of a building. Okay, we'll use acrobatics and we'll roll that dice, right? And we'll roll that dice and we'll get a 14. With a boost that we get based on our main stats, which are up here, we get a 15. So acrobatics, because it's a dexterity modifier. So let me, it's hard for me to be like, oh, okay, let me explain D&D, because like I'm new to D&D, but I want to make a one shot, because duh, that's how it goes. And we all suffer and we're friends and it's great. Okay, long story short, there are main stats, right? You roll these stats, and based off that, you get these numbers right here, which are your modifiers. So like if I said I wanted to do a wisdom roll, it would modify from my roll, which was a 16, and then I'd add my modifier to it, which would make it a 21. Which is actually a really fucking good roll, by the way. We go do a charisma roll. I get a nat 1. I lose. So nat 20, when you hear people say nat 20 is like a great success. Nat 1 is you failed in every possible way. Basic rules of D&D. So what I want the first part of this trip to be for them is I want it to be, I think we need to do, okay, because if I delete this layer, okay, good. So what I want to do is I want to make another layer. I don't want to watch a quick video on layering. Okay, so what I essentially want to do, if we like talk about like a story arc for a second, typically story arcs look like this, right? That is the worst story arc I've ever made in my life. I'm a film major, for Christ's sake. Making it so goofy. So this is typically your standard character arc. This is like the main inciting event. This is the denouement or the end. This is the beginning. This is an inciting event, and this is a resolution event. And so essentially, like most people will see like, this is boss fight, right? This is boss fight. And 9 times out of 10, this is the longest portion of any movie, story, TV show, whatever. Like this is the longest portion. This is the 7 or 8 episodes in the middle of the 10 episode season. This is the finale. And this is like the close up, right? This is the closure for most stories. What I want to do instead, oh, I'm going to have to do every single little stroke I've ever done. Okay. What I want to do is I want to do something more like this. So here's boss fight. Here's end. There's going to be a little bit of something in here too. This is mini boss fight. This is the mini boss. This is going to be, we're here in, so okay. This little guy here is wake up. In camp. We wake up in camp right here. We're going to realize that the mist is forcing us to like run fast. So like mist avoidance. Tests. And so that will be like rolling athletics. That'll be like, let's say shift tab. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Control shift. How the fuck? Alt tab. Jesus Christ. I know how to use a computer. I swear to God. Balar character sheet. So like, these are the checks. So like, as they're running away, you can make characters do certain checks, right? You can look at them and say, okay, you're doing you're trying to jump over a big hole from a crater of like an explosion. Let's make you do an athletics roll. You do that roll, right? You get a 13 plus your modifier of 1. You get a 14. Not the worst, not the best. So I'll say, okay, you tripped in the hole. The necrotic mist touched you a little bit, and so you got a little woozy, and your next roll is going to be -1. Or I could say you took, let's say I roll a d4, you took or a d4's worth of necrotic damage. I roll it, you took 1 necrotic damage. You know, and like that's stuff that I would be doing as a DM, right? And that's what I want the beginning of this journey to be. Is I want it to be a bunch of checks or tests to see how well they roll. Are they going to take any damage? Along the way, there's going to be a fight of some kind, probably with small army fight. And essentially what's going to happen is they are going to get surrounded in my little forest area here. I don't want to touch this layer. I want to touch this layer. They're going to get surrounded in my little forest area here. And the undead army is going to start surrounding them at the gates. And they're going to have to essentially defend the gates of the Sacred Grove, which for those of you who haven't listened to me talk about this yet, is going to be where the Tree of Life, like the big piece of blessing that the goddess gave, like solidified itself into a tree that protects the whole forest. But it is also the lifeblood of all of these creatures, right? And so essentially what I want to do is this is the Sacred Grove. This is where like the biggest city in the forest, if you will, where like a lot of the well-to-do off, the most powerful people, the biggest influence across the forest lives. And it's the most protected, most sacred part of the forest. And so everybody's racing to get here because the mist is destroying their homes. And so in doing so, what we're doing in here is we're going to just keep throwing enemies at them. It's going to be a turn-based fight. And so what I mean by a turn-based fight, like obviously every fight in D&D is turn-based. What I want this fight to be, however, is I want it to be turn. I want it to have a turn requirement. I think I want to do 10 turns. Because I feel like we'll probably do 5. Let's do 5 turns. And so, actually, going to delete this. Do that. It's going to be a 5-turn fight. But every single turn, 6 undead, we don't know exactly what we're throwing there yet, are going to spawn every single turn. And so it's going to essentially be like a mini game of like, oh my God, you're fighting. You're coming in and you're going to have to fucking hack and slash your way through. All right. And defend the Grove, which is where our next inciting event is. I'm thinking actually probably like right here is going to be the Grove. This is going to be you have to defend our homeland, because up until this point, they're just another one of the refugees, right? The biggest thing that our group faces 9 times out of 10 when trying to do a one-shot is how involved and in-depth we make our characters. I do not want to bring this idea to the forefront of our group until I am like a week or 2 away from being ready to like do it. Because the biggest thing is I want to be able to give them as little time as possible to like fully develop the backgrounds of their characters. Yes, that is a great way to like have fun as D&D players. You like make a character that you align with. That's great. The problem is we want to make this a one shot, right? We don't want to make this something that is a main stay in our gaming group. Because one, I'm not ready to DM that long. I enjoy playing like a lot, but I think it would be nice to give a break. So it needs to be a one shot. This thing needs to be 8 hours. 8 hours or less. How would I say that? Session needs to be 8 hours is less than or equal to 8 hours. So like that's what we want here. We want the session to be less than or equal to 8 hours. So like this piece right here, like this whole thing right here, I'm thinking 2 hours max, right? Like this can't be that long. I want them to sit in the grove and I want them to like, this is dungeon entrance. Let's do this down here. This is dungeon entrance. And this is dungeon. I want this little bit to probably be like this little bit to get to the dungeon. I want this to be like 2 hours. The problem is like, I don't want them to spend too much time here. You know? I want this to be like 2 hours. I want this to be like 1.5. And you see my dilemma. So like I have 2 hours for this right here. They're conversating, they're talking about, they're on the path, they're making checks, they're doing all their shit. They have like a small battle here, which is about an hour in and of itself. The Grove is like, okay, this is the story that I need to like literally write out and script out about what I want to do. I need to develop like 20 NPCs probably for this area alone, just because this is where they're going to be doing the majority of their talking. This is where they're going to be doing the majority of their, I'm getting ready to fight, right? And 1.5 hours is beginning of dungeon. Right? And then this is, if we're doing 8 hours, this is 2.5 hours. This is 2.5 hours right here of just straight up mini boss to the end. And this alone, I would like to take 45 to an hour. Right here, because this is going to be where the majority of like you feel something at the end of this, even though you didn't get to flesh out a character, like because this, you were a part of this, which means this is going to have to be like 1.5 hours, which I think I can do. I need to, and I can make that happen because this is going to be like boss fight, you know, like mini boss to boss fight. A couple more checks in here somewhere, probably. Like right here, to like get through the cave without taking like fire damage or something like that. Does that all make sense? Are there even people watching this stream? No, there aren't. Awesome. Awesome. So like that's where we're at. That's what we're doing. I want to see if anybody from the borough would give a shit about this. Okay. All right. Now, so like this is, these are the biggest pieces, right? These are the things that we have to focus on. I think I have this pretty well thought out and fought out and so on, all that jazz. Biggest thing for me is I need to come up with enemies. You know, I have certain books in my collection. I don't want to do homebrew. Where the fuck are all my books? I want my sources though. Can I bring this down to like what I own? No, you hate me. Everything about me is suffering to you. Encounters. What does this do? Oh, I can just like develop encounters in here? Shut up, really? Okay, I need it to be like a CR5. Like none of these can be like that difficult, really. He's printing his own minis. Everybody in my friend group right now is literally... Let's see. Undead is what I'm looking for. Let's do that. Environment, we're doing forest. Oh, Revenant is like the only one. Load all of them. Vampire. We could have like the boss be a vampire, but that's like super hard. I think like a legitimate vampire is like, oh, but vampires could be cool. What is a vampiric mind flare? You're gonna make me buy something. The amount of things that I have to buy, chat, is ridiculous. Seriously, where is my fucking... my homebrew creations, my encounters? I don't have any encounters. That's fine. Can I create a new one that's like within my fucking knowledge base? Hello? This is super cool that they let you have this, but you gotta have like a lot of fucking things. Stores, let's do basic rules. Let's do... where is the other book that I own? I need the handbook, number 1. I don't need the Dungeons and Dragon. DD Dungeons and Dragons. Nope, I don't know that that's something I own. Where is... I don't remember what books I have. Which really sucks, because, like... I think... I think it's this one. Because I don't have physical books of any of this. Ha ha ha. Where is the wild beyond? The handbook. Where's the handbook? Player's handbook. It starts with a P. Maybe I should have done that. Player's handbook. Thank you. Okay. How many monsters do we have? For undead, quite a few. Looks like great. We have vampire spawn from basic rules. We love that. We have zombie. We have wraith. A lot of things are like super heavy. My final boss, I think, I don't know. Can't remember what my final boss was, but I want it to be something out of stuff that I own, so I can like literally build it in. What you call it? Mummy Lord is crazy. Oh, they have legendary actions. Blinding Dust, Blasphemous Word, Whirlwind of Sand. No, Mummy Lord doesn't make any sense. Oh, Skull Lord's here. Skull Lord was what I was going to use. His legendary actions are fucking crazy because he can just summon undead, and I think he summons 3. Oh my god, up to 5 skeletons or zombies, which is crazy. Which is also what we're using. Skull Lord. So essentially what I want to do is I want to add probably skeletons, just because because skeletons are pretty weak for the most part. They have 13 hit points. Their armor class is 13. They're not doing a lot, but they have immunities to the things that I worry about. They have good senses and stuff like that. They can have bows and short swords and things like that. So it makes them interesting, right? And so I want to have, let's say it's 5 rounds of 6 enemies a pop. So I am doing 5 rounds of 6. So that's 30 skeletons. They need to be able to, oh my god, it's a deadly encounter. Okay, maybe we don't do that. Let's do 3 apiece for 5 rounds, 15. Okay, it is a hard encounter. We'll handle that. So what we have learned here is we need to make... so there are ratings, by the way, for difficulty. There's like small, or like easy, medium, hard. Deadly is the one we saw that we, knew we had to come back a little bit. So this is going to be a little different. 15 Skelly Boys. 10, 3 per turn. And then essentially what's going to happen here is like Tree Blast, right? So we have Tree Blast, which is like 5,000 fucking 5,000 radiant damage, which these are all weak to all enemies. And that will save them, right? But then the tree is gonna like start to crumble and come to pieces because like people are dying. Like assuming that this forest is like connected to everybody's life force, this tree needs them just as much as they need it, right? And so as people start to die in this forest, as the armies start to destroy the forest, they are going to start to die. Like the tree is going to start to die. The people are starting to get ill because the tree is weakened. It is going to be a whole thing. And they're going to see people drop around them. All sorts of different things. So I think overall, this is going to be like, again, a super fun one shot. Look at all this shit I already wrote. Look at it all. Okay. And so, we're going to close that off really quick. This is locked or not locked. I don't know. Can I write on it? Okay, I can. Lives of Child of the Forest. That's just kind of intro. So we've talked about that a little bit. Let's go ahead and make a new layer. We're going to drag that on top. We're going to lock this guy off just because we want to. Okay, I don't know why it had like the faint lock on it. Anyway, so let's do encounter 1 because we need to get encounters out of the way. Encounter 1. Number 1. Encounter 1. Skellytown. Skellytown, USA. So this is going to be 3 skeletons. Skeletons per round for 5 rounds. I need to remember what a skeleton is from a combat scenario, so I need to have print screen. I did not know that this was a thing. It is so useful to have this feature. That's crazy. How easy that was. I didn't know the print screen button did that in Windows 11. So I'm gonna place embedded. I don't like that you guys can see my file structure, so I'm gonna put that over here. Where did I put it? Pictures? Boom. So we're gonna put like the skeleton chart here. We're gonna have them as max as possible. I think just to for heaven's sake. I'm gonna save this, by the way, to the desktop. We're gonna call this one shot document, just so that we have this for the future. Because I think it's super important. How is our music doing? Let's do Secret Forest. Or maybe Ghibli inspired. Can we do Ghibli inspired? I like Ghibli inspired. Okay. We're an excellent connection. We're not getting yelled at. This is great. Okay. So, first encounter is literally going to be Skellytown, USA. It's going to be 3 skeletons per round for 5 rounds. Again, these things are not super crazy. The smart object will be rasterized before proceeding cancel. Oh, this screenshot needs to be in layer 3. How do I do that? How do I make this a part of layer 3? Fuck! Okay, we gotta figure this out really quick. Merge down. Okay. Control Z. My guess is that auto makes it a thing. Yep, okay. Okay, so encounter 1 is Skellytown, USA, 3 skeletons per round, 5 rounds. Okay. Pretty simple, not super difficult. Encounter is going to be stopped. Let's do pen tool again. Encounter ends with tree saving party. Can you guys tell how bad I am at writing? Do you see how that little arc that I did? Hold on. Counter ends with tree blast saving party. Because again, this is going to be like, this is going to be 6 players, you know, 6 players, just to give you visual, fighting off against 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 skeletons. Now, they're going to be level 11, right? And these skeletons are not hard to beat. They will probably one-shot all of them. How many? Can I get away with 4 per round? So there's at least 20. It's a hard encounter, but it's like right on the edge. It becomes deadly with 22. So we'll make it 20. We'll make it 20. It's not that hard. Not that hard. 3,000 XP for him. 3,000 XP. Okay? Okay? Not that bad. Not that bad. Can I save this? Save. Shut up! I have it saved? Oh my god! You can just develop encounters. This is... Okay, I will say, there are a lot of things that you shouldn't give credit to Wizards of the Coast for, but like this app is useful. This app is so useful. Okay? Skeleton. Skeleton. Here they come, the skeletons. All right, so we're going to edit this a little bit. So the summary is going to be Skelletown, USA. Skeletons attack the grove. 5 rounds long. 5 rounds long with 4 skeletons per round. No reward because we hate our characters. Skeletons. Okay. Did I not just literally... What short summary. Skelletown, USA. Okay. Defend the grove. We're going to call it Defend the Grove. Is it not gonna save my encounter's name? Does it hate me? It hates me. I fucking hate it here. Defend the... Save. Fuck you! Know the name of my encounter. How do you run the encounter? What? Oh, it gives you an initiative counter and everything. Holy fuck, that's sick. Auto roll initiative. Dude, this is crazy. Okay, it is saving. Defend the grove. That's crazy. Oh, cool, dude. Cool. I need to add characters. Manual entry. I don't want to... can I undo? Can I reset? Can I reset? Defend the grove. Nice. Run the encounter. Okay. Oh, I guess in the actual edit of the do I add number of characters, average managed characters. We're gonna do 4 level 11s. We're gonna add another one. So there's gonna be 6. They're all gonna be level 11. Oh! So this doesn't make it a hard fight at all. A trivial encounter is even easier than easy. Okay, fuck it. We're giving them so many. We're giving them so fucking many skeletons, it will send them into the abyss. Dude, I can literally send fucking 80 skeletons at them, and it will be a medium encounter. This is nuts. This is nuts. We don't want to do that. We need a better undead enemy. We need a better undead enemy. We're going to make that 0. Put you in the trash. All right, we need something with a challenge rating. Okay, well, I guess it was assuming they were all level 1. That's crazy. That's crazy. We need at least a CR 5. We need them from... Oh, I just did this. Basic rules. That's crazy. Presents and player's handbook. Bam. There was another one. There's another source. Is that really all I get with those? Oh, because this is CR5. Because I get a bunch. Okay. Let's do CR5 to 10. See what I can do. I can do a bunch of vampire spawns. Okay, there are a bunch of level 11. So if I do... Oh, interesting. Interesting. So I do 5. It's already a medium encounter. What is an ALIP? Medium undead. It is a typically neutral evil. Whispers of compulsion. The ALIP chooses up to 3 creatures you can see within 60 feet. Each target must succeed on a DC 14 wisdom saving throw. It takes 12 2d8 plus 3 psychic damage. Wait, shut up. 8 plus 8 is 16. That can be up to 19 damage and must use its reaction to make a melee weapon attack against one of the creatures of the Alip's choice. An Alip can see. Constructs and undead are immune to this effect. Okay, Alips are cool. Noted. What is a vampire spawn? It's level 5. Wraiths are interesting. Create Spectre. The Wraith targets a humanoid within 10 feet of it that has been dead for longer than 1 minute and has died violently. The creature's spirit rises. The target's spirit rises as Spectre in the space of its corpse or its... Oh my god. If I down any of these people, I can just create a Spectre out of them. Melee weapon attack to hit, reach of 5 feet. 1 creature hits. It's 4d8 plus 3 necrotic damage. The target must succeed on a DC 14 Constitution saving throw, or its hit point maximum is reduced by the amount equal to the damage taken. Oh my god, Wraiths are sick. Sword Wraith Commander. What the hell? Okay, we're getting rid of the vampire spawns. We're putting in a Sword Wraith Commander, because that sounds awesome. And we're putting how many fucking Wraiths in here? It'll be a hard encounter if I do... Oh, it's a deadly encounter now. We don't want to do that. Okay, we want to do 5 Wraiths, and we want to do the Sword Wraith Commander. What the fuck is a Sword Wraith Commander, chat? It is armor class 18. It has breastplate and a shield. That's crazy. It has 127 hit points. Also, what the fuck do Wraiths have? We should look at that. 67 hit points. Okay. We are in a point where I don't think we need to have that many wraiths. I think we need to have 4 wraiths. 1 comes in each turn. They're like 67 health apiece, right? So like this isn't terrible. And then the sword wraith commander comes in at the end, and then we just watch the tree blast him away. I think that would be sick. What a waste of a sword wraith commander, but that would be awesome. So they get multi-attacks, so they get 2 longsword attacks or longbow attacks. They get a longsword, blah, blah. Call of honor, so they get this once per day. If the commander has taken damage during this combat, it can give itself an advantage on attack rolls until the end of its turn. And 1d4 plus 1 sword wraith warriors. What is a sword wraith warrior? And why don't I have one? What are they? What's their challenge rating? Oh, it's challenge 3. All right, chat. Maybe we do this instead. See, this is the beauty of creating one of these, right? Because now I can say, okay, we can dip the challenge rating down to 3. We're seeing Sword Wraith Warrior. We're not. Load more. Sword Wraith Warrior. We're going to add like 3 of those to start, and then he can add more. Okay, he comes in at the start. Okay, so we're changing a lot of things already, chat. This is sick. Okay, so. Okay, we are going to take the eraser tool, and we're just going to erase all this because we can. We can get rid of this guy. We're just going to get rid of this guy. We're just going to get rid of him. Okay. So we're going to ignore this. We're going to not call it Skellytown, USA anymore because Wraith Commander is so much cooler. What we're going to do now is this is going to be Wraith Commander Army. And we're going to have 1 Wraith Commander, and we're going to have, do we do it where they all come in at once and it's the Wraith Commander? Because like the Sword Wraiths don't seem to be that powerful. They seem to be 45 hit points apiece, which is the base, I think, or the max. I don't know. What's 8 plus 8 plus 8? What's 8 plus, or 8 times 6? So 16, 32 is 4. 16 more is going to be 48 plus 18. 45 is min health, I think. So, or like median health. So we'll just do 45 apiece for all of them. Oh my God, it's an encounter builder, baby. It's an encounter builder, baby. And then Sword Wraith Commander is going to do what? So he's got 127 health. He's got all that stuff. He can do Call of Honor once per day. And he does 1d4 plus 1 of Sword Wraith Warriors. So what I think he does is like round 3 of this fight, he uses that. And that's just going to be like, if I roll really well on a d4, that can be really threatening. Because I have a feeling I literally just rolled a 4 on my d4. So I rolled a 3, I rolled a 1, so that would have been cool. Another 4, another 4, another 3, another 3. Yeah, this could be real dangerous for them. Like 2 out of 25 chance, or 2 out of 4 chance of this sucking for them. And so Sword Wraith Commander, I think, is a really interesting fight. Because again, I don't want this fight to be easy. So what I think happens is this little scouting party of Sword Wraiths, right? Come in. So we're going to do 4 Wraith Swords Warrior. Sword Wraith Warriors. Where the fuck is Photoshop? Okay. Sword Wraith Commander for Sword Wraith Warrior. And then round 3 for sure. Commander uses... I would be really pissed if they kill Commander right off the bat. Whatever his fucking thing is. So it's Call of Honor. And then round 5. And so round 3, he uses Call of Honor. This is going to be a hard encounter, if I remember correctly. It's actually a medium encounter. So this is a medium encounter. So yeah, and this is gonna be, let's say, I need like a forest grid, forest D&D grid, forest D&D grid, circle. Ooh, I like this one a lot. Let's do copy image and put that in the document. We like this a lot. This guy will be our grid, and that's what we'll, I don't want to do that though. I want it to be, I don't want it to have like the whatchamacallit on it. I want it to have like clearing of trees, forest clearing. There we go. Yes, I like this one better. I like this one better. I know we're only taking like 1. Oh wow, that's huge. So this will be what they play on for the actual fight, which I think is going to be huge. I'm actually going to print that out right now. Can I open link in new window? It's $3 for this. Can I just open image in new tab? Can I not print this? Hello? Copy P. Landscape. Excellent. Print. Okay. So I think this is actually going to be super nice. Jeez. Hold on, chat. So this is actually going to be a really cool encounter. I thought this was going to be kind of like a one-off encounter, but this encounter is going to be sick. It's going to be super cool, my opinion. Damn, I'm telling you right now, a lot of people shit on D&D and Beyond because they don't want to support Wizards of the Coast. Totally understand that they're pieces of shit. And nothing stops them from taking away stuff out of the app that I've already purchased, that I've spent like good money on. Oh, it stopped, chat. Oh, it's good. We're good. This isn't like the best because it's super small, but this will be like the field in which we play. It had to like adjust itself. That's crazy. So like this is what they'll play on. This won't be like the actual thing that they end up playing on. This will be like, hold on. This won't be like the actual thing they start playing on, but this will be like the general layout. So like I'll have to draw this out on like an actual sheet of grid paper, but That way they have like trees that they can hide in and like things that will like block the path of like the warriors, especially in round 3, 4, and 5. Because I imagine Wraith Commander is gonna fuck their shit up if I'm not careful. And so I want to make sure that they have best possible chance to survive this encounter. Plenty of hiding spots, I think. But yeah, this is going to be my hope and my belief for the 4th encounter. I'm going to need to put this print screen and then this and then print screen again. They don't have like a lot of stuff. They got battle axes and stuff. 1d8 plus 4 damage. Plus 6 to hit. That's crazy. These guys fucking fuck. These guys fuck. Let me go back to this. So we're gonna enter shut up. Place embedded. Shut up. Hate you. Pictures, screenshots. That's fine. I need to like take that and like put that over here. And then place another embedded. This guy. Sword Wraith Warrior. We're actually going to put this guy over here so he can be a little bit bigger. Because he's going to be like the mini boss, right? He's going to have brought his team into this area. So we wanted to... Can I print this? Oh, I can print this. Oof. You can print it, but it's not going to be great for me. Okay. So this is the first encounter. Actually, I did not expect to like complete this today. Chat, I want you to know, like this is easily the first encounter. It ends with Tree Blast. This feels right. I need to make it so that all of these layers are condensed into one. Rasterize the layers and then merge layers. Okay, this is one layer. We're calling this first encounter. This is general story. General idea. This is going to be like a really heavy document. I like how we're doing this, chat. By the way. Oh, this is going to be such a sick map, dude. It's going to be such a sick battle map. I'm going to have to make this bigger. I don't know exactly how I'm going to do that, but we're going to have to make it bigger. I wonder if I go back into that. Clearing grid D circle. This is the one we picked. By hint. Don't want to do that. I want to do open link in new tab. Open image in new tab. What'd I say? Command P. Yeah. More settings. Scale, custom, 200%. Oh, no, I didn't want to do that. Oh, God. No. Oh, no. We did it at 200%, then we hit enter, chat. Oh, no. Oh, no. The Sword Wraith Commander, he strikes again. I didn't want to do this. This sucks because, like, my color cartridge is almost empty. Let's see how much bigger it makes it. More playable. It's gonna have to be like 300%. It's gonna have to be like 300%. These grids are not that much bigger. It literally only made it like this big. That's not gonna be enough. Man, I'm wasting all this good paper too. God, this ink gets super wet. Because it's on like a thicker paper. Let me tell you, printing this fucking battle map is gonna cost me so much in ink. Damn, this fucking printer is putting in work though. This is the first time I've had a printer since like college, so like this is super nice. Damn. It's gonna have to be like 400%. It's gonna have to be like 400%. Because like these grids, it's out of ink. I think it's out of ink, chat. Oh. I don't know how these connect. Think like that. Yeah, like that. So like that's the new battle map. So it's just a little bit bigger. It's not great, but it's there. I know, printer, I'm sorry. But we have the like it's not fleshed out, I don't think. Also this encounter is complete. So we're gonna just make sure that defend the grove, good name. Short summary. Wraith army attacks party at entrance to Sacred Grove. Save. So if I were to like run this, okay, so it has all of them now as like separate people. 6 characters, level 11. Can I custom the characters at all? 4 level 11 characters. Okay. So if I ran this encounter, I could have character ABC, da, and I could hit start. Character 1, Wraith Commander, cool. And I have control over all of this. Excellent. Next turn. Turn. Bam. Nice. Okay, I really like this. I really like this like a lot. Okay. This is sick. I like this. My encounters, I have Defend the Grove. It's a medium difficulty for 6 level 11s. I like it. I like it. Okay. I think that's a really good start, chat. The thing is, I think I need to develop these 3 encounters to make sure, because we have 3 encounters. I think that's the biggest thing. Boop. We put that away. We take this. We lock that guy. We unlock General Story tab and come back. Like, we have 3 encounters, right? We have one in the small army right here. We're going to erase this part where it says, you know, things that don't actually happen. That aren't actually happening now because they're not undead skeletons. Because no layers are selected. Great. So select the layer I'm clicking on. Dude, do not make me go all the way back over there. It's going to be great. Tree Blast is going to be a thing right here. Grove, Dungeon Entrance, Dungeon, Mini Boss. I don't know what Mini Boss would be. That's the other biggest piece I think we need to figure out. This is first encounter. Let's do another layer. Let's put this layer above here. We're going to call this Mini Boss. I think Mini Boss is going to be like Wraith. Let's look at... Let's make another encounter. Mini Boss. Grove Roots. Let's look at monster type. Undead. We want to stay in like undead territory. because that's what we want to play with. Presents player's handbook. Load more. Load more. Load more. We actually have a lot of enemies to choose from. We're gonna go challenge rating 15-ish. Skull Lord might be like the guy still. I don't think Lich would be crazy. If I just made a Lich the fucking boss, that'd be crazy. Challenge rating of fucking, isn't it 21? Lich. Lich. Here comes the Lich. Which, like, legendary action, gets a cantrip, paralyzing touch, frightening gaze, disrupt the life, and each undead creature within 20 feet of the Lich must make a DC 18 Constitution saving throw against this magic, taking 21 or 66 necrotic damage on a failed save, half as much damage on a successful one. That's crazy. That's crazy. It's crazy. See, the one problem is like when we get into like this territory, I'm gonna have to like remember what spells they have because like they have Mage Hand. I don't care about that. Prestidigitation. Don't care about that. Ray of Frost. He's just gonna cast a fucking cantrip at him. Lich might be too hard. Get rid of the Sword Wraiths. We can get rid of this. Nightwalker. It's huge, apparently. What is a Nightwalker? Oh my god! It doesn't have any legendary actions, but it's a fucking level 20 fucking challenge rating. 25,000 XP. What the fuck does this thing do? It has multi-attack. It makes 2 invariating focus attacks, one of which can be replaced by Finger of Doom. What the fuck is Finger of Doom? Finger of Doom. The Nightwalker points it at one creature it can see within 300 feet. The target must succeed on a DC 21 Wisdom saving throw or take D6 D12 necrotic damage and become frightened until the end of the Nightwalker's next turn. While frightened in this way, the creature is also paralyzed. If a target's saving throw is successful, the target is immune to the Nightwalker's Finger of Doom for the next 24 hours. Holy fuck. Melee weapon attack plus 12 to hit, reach 15. It does 5d8 plus 6 necrotic damage. The target must succeed on a DC 21 Constitution saving throw. It would be fucking crazy for me to throw this at them. Holy fuck. It might kill them all. It might fucking kill them, chat, if I use a Nightwalker. My god. Okay. Insta medium difficulty for 6 level. Oh, does it? Okay, it's still assuming 6 level 11s. Okay. I'm telling you right now, chat, I want to throw a Nightwalker at them. And then I want to do like somewhere in here. Vampiric Mist. What's a right? Longsword, longbow, life drain, melee weapon attack plus 4 to hit, reach 5 feet, hit 5, or 1d6 plus 2 necrotic damage, must succeed a DC 13 saving throw, or its hit point maximum is reduced by an amount equal to the damage taken. The reduction lasts until the target has finished a long rest. The target dies if this effect reduces the maximum hit points to 0. A humanoid slain by this attack rises 24 hours later as a zombie under the Right's control. Unless the humanoid is restored to life or its body is destroyed, the Right can have no more than 12 zombies under its control at one time. That's crazy. While in sunlight, the Right has disadvantage on attack rolls as well as wisdom checks on the rely on sight. Okay, I don't know that we want to use that because that's kind of crazy. What's a will-o-wisp? It resists fucking everything. Its challenge rating is a 2. Consumes life. As a bonus action, the wisp can target one creature it sees within 5 feet of it that has 0 hit points. Okay. If the target dies, the will-o-wisp regains 10 3d6 hit points. No. Will-o-wisp is kind of cool though. Warhorse skeleton. It is... It's a horse. That's crazy. Spectre. What's a Spectre? Oh, it's 1. It's a 1. So what does a Spectre do? Damage resistance, fucking literally anything. Lightning, thunder, cold, fire, acid, bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing from non-magical attacks. Damn. Poison, necrotic. Charmed, exhaustion, grappled, paralyzed, petrified, poisoned, prone, restrained, unconscious. This thing just doesn't die. That's what it is. Incorporeal movement. The Spectre can move through other creatures and objects as if it were difficult terrain. It takes 5 force damage if it ends its turn inside an object. The Spectre can move through other creatures and objects as if it were difficult terrain. It takes 5 force damage if it ends its turn inside of an object. Okay, we don't want to do that. Sunlight sensitivity. We don't want to be in sunlight. It's going to be in a cave, so it doesn't really matter. Life drain is its action. Melee spell attack +4 to hit, reach 5 feet. 1 creature hit, 3d6 necrotic damage. The creature must succeed on a DC 10 Constitution saving throw, or its hit points maximum is reduced to the amount equal to the damage taken. This reduction lasts until the creature finishes a long wait. The target must succeed on a DC 10 Constitution saving throw, or its hit point maximum is reduced by that amount. This reduction lasts until the creature finishes a long rest. The creature dies if this reduce... Okay. So it does 3d6. Okay, so how many specters can I add to this? It makes it a deadly encounter by adding fucking 1. That's crazy. That's crazy that a specter is like what's making this... Dude, I want it to be a Nightwalker so bad now. I want this thing to fucking shank the shit out of these kids. Oh, I want it to do it so bad. I'm trying to think of what the Nightwalker sounds like.
Nightwalker.
Like you just feel like this deep negative. Like let's listen to the description, shall we? The negative plane is a place of death and anathema to all living things. Yet there are some who would tap into its fell power and use its energy for sinister ends. Most individuals prove unequal to the task. Those not destroyed outright are sometimes drawn inside the plane and replaced by Nightwalkers, terrifying undead creatures that devour all life they encounter. One can reach the negative plane from the Shadowfell in places where the barrier between the planes is thin. Stepping into the negative plane is almost always fatal, since the plane sucks the life and soul of creatures, annihilating most at once. The few who survive by sheer luck or by harnessing some rare form of protective magic can soon discover that they can leave as easily as they arrived. Worse, for each creature that enters the place, a Nightwalker is released from it to take its place. In order for a trapped creature to escape, the released Nightwalker must be lured back to the negative plane by offering of its life for it to devour. If the Nightwalker is destroyed, the trapped creature has no hope of escape. Generally, a Nightwalker on the material plane is attracted to elements of the world associated with the creature responsible for its creation, which can provide clues as to who has trapped the creature. This attraction doesn't indicate a willingness to engage with the world. Through Nightwalkers exist to make life extinct, and they prioritize anything associated. This sounds exactly like what I want this boss to be. A Nightwalker would be fucking crazy. 25d12. Let's roll 25d12 and see what we get, chat. Where's my dice? Where is my dice, chat? 25d12. Yeah, we're making a Nightwalker the fucking final boss. Okay, and we're gonna throw... It's crazy that this is already a deadly encounter. I just want to make it... I want it to be like you're an asshole at some point. Nightwalker, just because like... I want to give it... Okay, we're going to make this final boss. we're gonna make this final boss. Okay, this is gonna be final boss. Final boss, Grove Roots. Save. This sucks for anybody. It's a medium encounter, which is fucking crazy, dude. Okay. Finger of Doom. 6d12. This is crazy. The Nightwalker can make 2 interfering focus attacks. 5d8 plus 6. The target must succeed on a DC 21 Constitution saving throw, or its hit point maximum is reduced by the amount. Okay. Any creature that starts its turn within 30 feet of the Nightwalker must succeed a DC 21 Constitution saving throw, or take 21d6, which 6d6 necrotic damage. Undead are immune to this aura. A creature dies if reduced to 0 hit points by the Nightwalker and can't be revived except for a wish spell. Unusual nature. The Nightwalker does not require air, food, drink, or sleep. What can hit a Nightwalker? That's incredibly important here. Acid, cold, fire, lightning, thunder, bludgeoning, piercing, slashing, and non-magical attacks. So they need to be like radiant. I feel like I have to give them radiant damage. I could just not make them take the aura. Because like they're gonna have to be, man, they're really, really gonna want to be fucking. Okay, so I think what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to make it so that any attack that they make is defaulted to radiant damage. I think that's what I'm gonna have to do. Because there's no way they fucking hit this thing. Because they can't take any damage from poison or necrotic, which I don't think will be that big of an issue. Exhaustion, frightened, grappled, paralyzed, petrified, poisoned, prone, and restrained. I don't think that'll be that big of a deal. Acid, cold, fire, lightning, thunder, bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing. Like, okay, so resistance doesn't mean that they don't take any damage from it. It means that its damage is halved. Whew, this is gonna suck for them. Is that a half CR? Shadow. What does the shadow do? Shadow can move through space. Blah, blah, blah. Well, in dim light or darkness, the shadow can take the hide action as a bonus action. What are your actions? Strength drain. To hit, it does 2d6 plus 2 necrotic damage, and the strength score is reduced by 1d4. The target dies if reduced to 0, otherwise the reduction lasts. We'll do 2 shadows on this as well. We'll make it a deadly encounter. This has to feel like a final boss fight. You just see the Nightwalker just like come and just, I mean, look at this fucking thing. You know, and then just 2 shadows just from behind its feet, just you know, hit him with one of those. Fuck yeah, dude. This shit's gonna be crazy. Final boss fight of the one shot. None. Living. The treasure is living. Encounter description? I don't think we need to do that. We're going to save it. So I have 2 encounters now. I have the final boss, and I have Defend the Grove, which is the Wraith Army. which is crazy. Okay, we need to make a medium fight. That's crazy. I can't believe I did that to them. I can't believe I just did that to them. Okay, so we're going to make this the final boss one really quick. Hello? Because that's the wrong side of the pin, Alex. Final boss. Add tree roots. One times Nightwalker. Because the Nightwalker can't do 2 times Shadow. CR dead. CR deadly. As it should be. Because, like, that's the whole point. Like, if I don't make this a deadly fight, what the fuck am I doing this for? You know? Like, what is the point of not having a deadly fight here? That's the biggest thing for me. Come on, Percept. Oh. Why did it not save the fucking shadows? Come on. Fuck off. There are shadows in this fight. Undead. I think the shadows are from the player's basic rules. Maybe, I don't know. There it is. We'll do 2. And we save that. Encounter. Why is it not saving my fucking shadows? There they are. Okay. I need to go and look at this. Yes. Right there. And I just need to take all that, and I need to do place embedded for the Nightwalker. Because wow, that's gonna suck. And then place another embedded for the Shadow. Dude, being a DM's kind of fun. We're gonna delete this piece really quick. Because I need to put this stuff over here. If they die, they die. This is the point. If they die, no res without wish. This is gonna fucking suck for them, dude. Okay, we're gonna call this final boss. He's gonna tell me that I'm an asshole. I'm gonna review this with our DM. And he's gonna call me an asshole. I can pretty much already guarantee it. This is gonna be sick. Okay. So that's final boss stuff. Good. So now we have the final boss all set. I need mini boss though. I need a mini boss that fits the vibe. And this needs to be a hard encounter because we need to be scaling. Boop. This has everything I need now, so we can go to my encounters again. Close Nightwalker. Defend the Grove, final boss. We need to make mini boss. Mini boss, Grove Cave. Okay, and then I need to go to monster type. We need to go to undead. We need to go to source. We need to go basic rules. Just so it's stuff that I have, so that nobody can say, where's M? I need to pull player's handbook though while I'm down here. There's handbook, and then Mordic. Presents. There we go. Show official only. I don't know that changes. That doesn't change anything for what we want, correct? Because it has Nightwalker, good. Does it have Shadow? Shadow, good. It has Sword Wraith and Wraith Commander, good. This is still assuming that our players are a party of 6 level 11s, good. Let's take away the 30 and the 20. Let's make max 15 here. Mummy Lord's not what we want. Zombie, too easy. It's literally a 4th CR. We don't want to do that. Warhorse Skeleton is only a half CR. That's kind of crazy. Vampire is a 13. A vampire is only is a 13 already? Oh, it has so many actions. It has legendary actions. That's crazy. We don't want a vampire, I don't think. Minotaur Skeleton is a 2. Ghost is a 4. 12. Edlian. What is an Edlian? It's an armor class 9, so it's not crazy. Divine Dread. That's crazy. What is this thing? To protect sites they deem holy, gods often rely on Edlians, ghostly spirits bound to safeguard a sacred place, forged from the souls of those who are unwavering devotion. Edlians stalk temples and vaults to ensure that no enemy defiles, damages, or plunders these sites. If an enemy steps foot inside a warded location, the Edlian plunges into a statue specifically prepared to house its soul, then animates the effigy and uses the statue to drive out intruders. I can just see like a bunch of these like structures powering on. That's actually kind of cool. Like that a lot. God, it has so many resistances. I really have to give them like radiant. I have to give them like radiant power. Radiant can move through other creatures and objects as they deem as if they were difficult terrain. It takes 5 or 1d10 force damage if it ends its turn inside the object other than a sacred statue. Sacred Animation recharges 5 to 6. When the Edlian moves into a space occupied by a sacred statue, the Edlian can disappear, causing the statue to become a creature under the Edlian's control. The Edlian uses the sacred statue's stat block. Oh, I need to find a sacred statue then, in place of its own. Then it has an advantage. Eidolon has advantage on saving throws against any effect that turns undead. The Eidolon does not require food, air, or sleep. Okay, Divine Dread. Each creature within 60 feet of the Eidolon must succeed on a 15 wisdom saving throw or be frightened for at least 1 minute. While frightened in this way, 60 feet is fucking far. While frightened in this way, the creature must dash and to move away from the Eidolon is safe. Maybe we only do like 2 of these. I feel like doing 2 of these makes it a hard encounter. I also need sacred statues. So, sacred statue. Okay. We need to understand what sacred statues do. The Eidolon that enters the statue remains inside it until the statue drops to 0 hit points. Also, how much health does an Eidolon have? Oh, okay. Not that much. Until the Eidolon uses a bonus action to move out of the statue, and the Eidolon is turned or forced out of the by an effect such as Dispel Evil in Good spell, which Eidolon leaves the statue and appears in an unoccupied space within 5 feet of the statue. Inert without the Eidolon inside, the statue is an object. The statue doesn't require food or sleep, blah, blah, blah. Multi-attack. Make 2 slam attack or rock attack. Slam. Oh my god. Ranged weapon attack is a rock. Love that. His advantage on its initiative roll. Moreover, the creature is not observed. The statue must succeed on a... Hasn't observed the statue move or act. The creature must succeed on a DEC 18 intelligence investigation check to discern that the statue isn't an object. Okay, so I think, bam, bam, because this isn't changing anything. These are just like constructs that they would inhabit. So I need 2 sacred statues to exist here. I need to print screen this. Oh, dude, print screen is such a useful fucking tool. Can I just say that? I keep doing it where it's not like in a side block. I want to do Delon, and that way we can have it inside. Print screen again. Boom. Okay, now we go back to here. This is mini boss. This is actually a really good fight, I think. Boss. Grove Cave. Can't fucking spell to save my life. Where are we at on time? 141? Okay. Grove Cave. CR hard. To I don't know what the eidolons are called. Eidolon, and then 2 times sacred statue. And safe space for long rest. I think they need 2 long. I think they need a short rest and they need a long rest. How hard did I make the first fight? I forget. I need to save this before I forget though. Fight for in sacred temple hall. I wonder if the grove is where the tree's at, and then further there's a temple to the goddess that's been taken over. And that's like where the mother roots are at, or something stupid like that. Because like they can't, there's gotta be like a temple. I feel like it can't be a cave. Because like the cave is really restricting to like how this fight is gonna have to go from like a distance perspective. August. Save this. Okay. Close those. My encounters. I have 3 encounters now. I have Mini Boss Grove Cave. Can I move this? No? Okay. I need to create a campaign. How do I do that? My campaigns. Create a new campaign. We'll call it... What are we calling this campaign, chat? Tree of Life. For now is what we'll call it. Create campaign. View campaign. We're going to... Can I add encounters? How do I add encounters? Can I just add existing encounters? No? Just wants me to create them in there. Okay, cool. My encounters in beta. Love to see it. I'm going to... Can I add these? Edit. Summary. I don't believe so. Okay, that sucks. How can I not add these? Edit the source of the scourge. Source of the mist. Narrow mist. Source of the narrow mist. Yeah, baby. It's the source of the narrow mist. Fucking hell yeah. So here's the thing. How do I add these to my campaign? That gives me like a campaign fucking breakdown. But it doesn't say, hey, you can add this to a campaign. It just says, hey, suffer. So that sucks. I can't just add these to my campaign. Subscribe and unlock exclusive perks. View campaign. DM notes private. DM notes private. Edit campaign. I can't. Then what's the point of having the campaign then, I guess? Because, like, I can just use my document for this, so I'm just gonna, delete that. Okay. And then I have my encounters, which is apparently a beta, which is cool. I think that's all I want, because I've created the 3 encounters now, or at least the base of the 3 encounters for, like, what we want. Oh, I can place those embeddeds now. We'll do like object cancel for now. And then idle on. And then bam. Okay, so that's huge. So these 3 are going to be merged these, and then this is going to be called mini boss. I think I have all the characters, or I have all of the encounters figured out, chat. That's crazy. So we have first encounter, which is going to be the Wraith Commander Army, which is going to be super sick. We don't have a battle map for the other ones yet. I'm not super worried about that right now. Because I just don't know if they're going into a cave yet or not. If they're going to a temple, I don't know. Mini boss, final boss. This fight's gonna suck for them. This fight is gonna blow for them. Because we have general rules, general story, final boss, mini boss, first encounter. Nice! Chat, we did it. We actually made like a legitimate first couple things. Gotta save this fucking PSD. I need to take all of the pictures out of screenshots that I've taken. I need to drag them to desktop. No, here's the thing. Is it going to remove them from here? Because we don't know where they're at? Or did they place embedded? And they're embedded to the... Okay, good. Alright, we had to rasterize them to, like, stick them on here. So we're good there. I just need to make sure that they're, like, safe in my little D&D campaign. We'll call it the Tree of Life. Bam. And it'll also source the thumbs for all of our episodes that we make about this. I really like that font, man. I really like that font. Okay, anyway. I think that's it for today's stream chat. I think we did a really, really good job. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below, but I'm stoked about what we're doing here. So, yeah. I have 3 encounters delved up into my thing. Can I see those from my app? Where's my app? Where's my D&D Beyond app? I wonder if I can see my encounters from here. Characters, campaigns. I can see campaigns. I don't think I can see. Yeah, I can't see my. What's the other tiers? Master or hero? Yeah, I think just hero is going to be good for me. I'm actually thinking about getting the subscription to do other things, chat. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching today's stream. I'm going to have some more YouTube content surrounding D&D in the future. So definitely come and hang out with those streams so that you can see me create these things if you guys are at all interested in it. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Thanks for hanging out, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Hey. Hey.